And then I know sorry, Kevin Taylor warranted that, so it was Kyei Baffour. Madam Tokonu wanted to move Kyei Baffour to the Supreme Court. Court issues warrant for arrest of Kelvin Taylor, Kevin. All because the High Court in Accra has issued a warrant for the arrest of social commentator Kelvin Taylor. Justice Eric Kyei Baffour, who issued the warrant, said it was based on a vivid video in which Mr. Taylor reportedly made extremely scandalous and contemptuous statement against the court and the whole judicial administration of the country. Or say mekasetia court no, mekasetia the judiciary into a send warrant. Yamechimi fi America to jail or Ghana. This was the same judge, Madam Tokonu, in her final days wanted to move to what? The Supreme Court. This is the same judge who basically jailed NCA for Baffour Bonny. And Baffour Bonny, his younger brother, was the man this judge jailed for 16 years. Now you are getting the picture. The whole thing was planned to move some people who didn't deserve where they were to some places. Now, do you get the picture? And MPP people were so excited. Oh, Kevin Taylor, Kyei Baffour has put Kevin Taylor a warrant on Kevin Taylor. This guy. I came to show Kyei Baffour and his girlfriend's picture on my show. A young girl that he was sleeping with. If you don't know Kyei Baffour, let me show you the face of Kyei Baffour. I have his picture, him and his girlfriend, the Legon girl, and some other girls. I have some other pictures. This Judge Kyei Baffour. He said he sent a warrant after me. All because he was working his way to the Supreme Court. But you see, you don't basically destroy people's lives all because you have an ambition. There's nothing wrong you having an ambition, but you need to have the right ambition. You need to have the right ambition. And this is what we have been talking about. But I know sometimes, so in the past, something was created in the hearts of Ghanaians. Don't speak about the judiciary. When a judge sits in court, whatever the judge does, you don't have to even question the judge. So some bad judges, and I'm not saying Kyei Baffour is a bad judge, I'm letting you understand, some judges took advantage of that and suppressed the people. In 2012, Judge Kyei Baffour in 2012, he was a circuit court in 2012. In 2012, he was a circuit court. He superintended over a cocaine case. It turned into Kokonte. It was this man. 2012, he was a circuit court. He superintended over a cocaine case. That cocaine turned into Kokonte. 2012. Go and check Kyei Baffour's record. Nana Dankwa Akufo came and they moved him to the High Court. At a point, he was joining appeal court cases. And then Madam Tokonu said he is ripe to be taken to the Supreme Court. Kyei Baffour. When he was in law school, 100 students in his class. Only first 40, he wasn't part of that class. Yeah, he knows. He was in class with all these lawyers you are seeing. So we need to understand. It is not personal. It is us trying to fix the system and making sure that the right thing is done. We don't hate anybody. We can speak to the judiciary. We can condemn judges when they are not doing the right thing. It does not mean it should affect the judge's work. Because whatever commentary a journalist gives, when a journalist says a judge is being biased, it does not mean that I have infringed on your rights. It is up to you to make sure you do your job. If a journalist believes that some of the utterances and your actions, your body language, it does not really sound well or look good, a journalist has the right to question your body language. Do you guys want us to do lifestyle audits on judges in Ghana? Do you guys want us to do lifestyle audit? The kind of things wealthy people have amassed. When we do lifestyle audit in Ghana, most judges in Ghana will go to jail. Majority will go to jail. But that is not what we are talking about. We are talking about your actions and your conduct in the court. Judges are not supposed to be pleasing politicians. Judges are supposed to be just. Judges are supposed to look at the issue. Judges are supposed to speak and make sure everybody involved in the case is calm, because your decision can destroy lives. Because you don't want somebody to put your brother or your sister or your wife in jail for 16 years whilst you know some things were not done right. Whilst you know maybe the way you sat on the case, something wasn't right. You know deep down. If you decide to do lifestyle audit on Judge Baffour, do you think Judge Baffour you survive it? No. You won't survive lifestyle audits. Let us be a little bit, let us lower our ego a little bit. Let us understand people gave us opportunity. Let us respect the law, respect the power we the people we hold. The disrespect to senior judges, all because we are so affiliated to politicians, it is not going to do us any good. Flexing our muscles and making senior judges look like they are kids, all because a politician had made you who you are. Because at the end of the day, who is senior is senior. And this is where we are today.
Loud Silence Media, with all due respect, we have taken time to investigate the background of the judges promoted by the president, and I must say, some have excellent track record. One person whose promotion has caused serious tensions within the judiciary is Justice Kyei Baffour. This man, Justice Kyei Baffour. My fellow Ghanaians, today I'll be revealing so many things and why Ghana as a country has to be very worried about Justice Kyei Baffour. This statement actually goes to the Chief Justice, because this particular justice by name Kyei Baffour will be the poison in his sweet wine if he, the Chief Justice, ignores these clear signs. I'm going to talk about one judge. Yes, I'm going to talk about one judge who has become basically the mouthpiece of this current government, which I belong to, the NPP. This man is called Justice Kyei Baffour. This is the same judge presiding on the NCA case, but there is a lot of things happening behind the scenes to make sure Justice Kyei Baffour twists the law to favor this current government. Lots and lots of things happening behind the scene. My fellow Ghanaians, are you people aware that it was this same judge, this same Justice Kyei Baffour, who presided over the cocaine 10 Konkonte case? This was the same judge. He presided over the Konkonte case, the cocaine that turned into Konkonte. Now, another fact about this Justice Kyei Baffour is that he was hurriedly promoted by this government to execute their political agenda. Kyei Baffour was quickly promoted from a high court judge to an appeals court judge. I can say on authority that Justice Kyei Baffour is operating on the orders of the president and Mr. Kandapa. This was the reason why the case of the former NCA board members was jammed straight to the commercial court, where Kyei Baffour operates, so that he will execute this government agenda. This is basic. With all due respect, my fellow Ghanaians, Justice Kyei Baffour is seriously doing the bidding of the president, and more importantly, the bidding of the National Security Minister, Mr. Kandapa, who has been caught on tape trying to seduce a woman. Justice Kyei Baffour has become too powerful and too rich in these short times. Yes, he has become too powerful and too rich in these few years. And I don't think this judge takes more salary than any other judge in this country. He recently built one of the most expensive mansions in Accra, which in fact has become the talk in the corridors of the Justice Department. The shocking part in this case is now government security agencies have been forced to collaborate with this government to twist the arm of justice. The BNI board has forced one of his junior officers to forge a signature to confirm that he was there when one of the accused made his confession. When the case was raised in court and when the junior officer was called to testify, he denied it. Yes, the junior officer denied it. This is what the deputy director of the BNI, he's called Timothy Coleman, said after the incident. And I quote, "If they knew the independent witness didn't sign, they wouldn't have brought the matter to court." End of quote. I will also play audio of one Mrs. Evelyn Dawi Kilson, a niece of the senior minister Osaf Mafo. This lady is eyeing the DPP position at the Attorney General's office. She's doing everything to make sure she gets that position. So she's licking the ass of people in power to make sure that these people are prosecuted. The morning before accused persons opened their defense, it happened. Mr. Osaf Mafo, if he's listening to me, called the trial judge, Justice Kyei Baffour, and instructed him to do something in the interest of the government. Osaf Mafo called the judge. He's tampering with justice. Yes, Osafo Baffour was tampering with justice, and we have evidence to prove that. And he said they should do something, the judge should do something in the interest of government.
Answer. Is it okay. Is it any word for Ghanaians?
Very good. Yes. Let's go.